2009, you don't really run it. I'm like, don't worry, we gon' keep it running for miles after you done, cause I know you don't really want it. I'm obsessed though, you right, that's why I'm the best though. Too right, when they talking I say less though. Alright, I'm the one they thought they left, but I got it too right. All of my company goes, I feel like 3,000 Jesus down the low, cause you know that we bout it. In your dreams, you never want real life, you can't do nothing about it. I heard you say you the greatest, yet your vision must be closed with a little bit. Oh Lord, I got her in pole position, I don't need a pit stop. Never miss out on a mission, I'ma make it if you know. And you know I'm never missing, I'ma beat the shot clock. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, too right. Too right.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the official NBA 2K Twitch channel. I hope everybody has had a great week since we last talked. I've been watching the playoffs. And when your team is out, it's stress-free. I don't care who wins. I just love the chaos. There's been game winners, upsets. So you know what? I'm loving the playoffs. Hope everybody else has as well. But here at 2K, as you can see on our sidebar, we do have a clean slate for the logo Gauntlet this week that I can't wait to get to in just a second. But first, let's bring in our special guest of the week. Boom Boom, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing on this Friday? It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And I can't wait to see what we got into these games, because if it's anything like the playoff games last night, we should be in for some good ones.
We might see some upsets. For the final week of Season 6, we are going to upgrade all of our usual Pro Pass giveaways today to Hall of Fame Pass codes. So instead of starting off with a Pro Pass giveaway, we are going to start off the show using the hashtag HOFPass, Hall of Fame Pass, hashtag HOFPass for your chance to win a Hall of Fame Pass code for Season 6. Now, if you already have the Pro Pass, this code should work because it worked for me when I tested this out, but we can't guarantee it across all platforms just because of the way the Hall of Fame Pass and the Pro Pass are set up. So if you already have the Pro Pass, you can try your luck here, but just be warned that it might not work for you if you already have the Pro Pass. Keep in mind, all of our giveaway raffles today have one winner each, and if you are over there on YouTube watching us, come over here to Twitch if you want to enter giveaways, because you can't enter these hashtags in the YouTube chat, because the chat there is disabled. As always, if we can't repeat your name here on an E for Everyone family-friendly stream, we do have to skip you and pick another winner, so make sure your Twitch username is clean. I do see giveaway entries rolling in. Keep it going, hashtag HOFPass. Coming up after this, though, you can see in our lovely sidebar, we do have weekly updates for the final week of Season 6, including a My Team card giveaway there, then one more at the end of the show. We also have the logo Gauntlet with All-Star Edition code giveaways after every single game, celebrating whoever just lost and celebrating them for coming through and putting on a show anyways. And then lastly, our giveaways are also upgraded today. So those are usually Pro Pass codes. Today, they will be Hall of Fame Pass codes as well. So if somebody uses their channel points to unlock a giveaway, we will do an extra Hall of Fame Pass raffle. So stay tuned to all of the hashtags coming up and pay attention. With that said, we're going to pick this first winner for hashtag HOFPass. Give it 5 seconds. By the way, you know what? More than 5 seconds. I lied. I do want to address something. Last Friday, you guys know that the My Team winner, the second one, was somebody who had repeatedly won a couple giveaways in the last couple weeks. We looked at it, double-checked, and I actually posted the screenshot on Twitter or X last week. It is picked randomly. And you can see everybody else who entered the giveaway who just didn't happen to get picked. So they didn't enter multiple times. We double checked. We made sure it wasn't somebody who had like 10 different accounts that had the same name with a couple different letters. It was one person who just happens to have some insane luck. So, hey, you never know if it might happen to you next. With that said, we actually are going to pick this winner now in 3, 2, and 1. Boom, here you go. Do the honors for us. This is the giveaway winner for the Hall of Fame Pass code.
Okay, shout out to my guy Nino1923. Congratulations, you just won yourself a Hall of Fame season pass for season 6 in NBA 2K25. Make sure you check your whispers by the end of the show and reply once. We'll get back to you after the show. But congratulations, man! You can get a 10 level skips, so it's good for you.
Yes, you do. Comes with 10 level skips, and if that doesn't get you to level 40, it does boost your season XP earnings by 15% for the rest of the season as well. So it'll help you get to level 40 before the season ends next Friday. All right, but speaking of the last week of the season, let's get into what's new in MyCAREER and my team. Starting off with MyCAREER first. The event center this weekend is going to portal you to a special island with 3v3 parks, and this is called Rumble on the K. Now, these courts are a little special because the games are still played until 21 points, but if a team gets an 8-point lead, they'll take over the court and end the game early. But if you're on the trailing team, you do get temporary attribute boosts to your offense and defense, and those boosts get higher the more points you're down. So it's trying to help you take back the lead. If you are a top 6 player in this event this weekend, you will get unlimited Gatorade boost there, an animated shirt that gets you 1.5 times rep whenever you wear it, even if it's not part of this event, VC, and other rewards that you see there. One more note, in the bottom right corner, you do see the no shot meter sign. That means the shot meters will be turned off. We talked about this a couple weeks ago at the start of the season, but the shot meters will be disabled for all games in Rumble on the K. All right, let's check out what's new in my team next. This is our final throwback theme of the season, and it is a highly requested one. You know, every time our social team has been sharing the packs the last few weeks, all I saw in the replies was, we want out of position. Where is out of position? Where is out of position? So it is available now on both my team on console and my team mobile. You're going to see the cards in just a second. These cards are eligible at positions that they normally do not play. So you've got 100 overall Scottie Pippen at point guard, Dark Matter Draymond at point guard, and many more cards that you see here. And of course, the greatest player of all time is a point guard eligible,
Debatable.
invincible LeBron. I will be begging somebody later here at 2K for this card to be put on my account. We'll see if I'm successful or not. But we're also going to give away one of these now and one of these later at the end of the show. But before we do that, Boom, what are your thoughts on these cards?
Look, when out of position comes back, it's always a good time. That obviously that Draymond, that Scottie Pippen, but that LeBron is the one I'm sure everybody's gonna want, especially because his stats are amazing, his animations are amazing, and whoever that person Evan is begging for that card to be put on his account, I want that same look. All right. Either way, I'm gonna enter this giveaway right now with y'all, so I'm excited. I can't wait.
All right, use the hashtag point guard LeBron. Spell it all out, not PG, but point guard. Spell the whole thing out. Point guard LeBron. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick which of those cards you want, but pretty sure you're going to pick LeBron. If you don't, I will be very disappointed in you. While this giveaway is running, let's cover some other stuff that's been going on in my team. The Glitched Festival is still running. Keep collecting those event cards. You can exchange them for rewards like a point guard eligible Nikola Jokic invincible card there that you see. Since we last talked, I think Mr. Jokic had like a 40 points and 20 rebounds game or something like that. So he is a beast in 2K and a beast in real life. You can also earn a Dark Matter event card tomorrow in King of the Court for playing just 3 games. You don't have to win, you just have to play 3 games. Now remember, in King of the Court, if you lose the 3 games, you are eliminated for the weekend. So make sure you qualify, go play those 3 games, and you get a Dark Matter event card. On top of that, I know it's not official yet, but those of you who pay attention may already know that on Sunday, the Triple Threat Park win streak rewards will be refreshed again, and there probably is going to be an event card there as well. So stay tuned for that, and you might have another chance to earn another Glitched Festival event card then. In case you missed it earlier this week, round 2 of the playoff Spotlight Sim did come out, and you have to use the pink diamond cards that you earned from round 1 to complete these new challenges to earn these 8 Galaxy Opals. These are from each of the 8 teams that are still alive in the playoffs. I wish there was a Lakers card here, but unfortunately there isn't. Now, remember, the ultimate reward here isn't these Galaxy Opals or the pink diamonds you got earlier, but rather if you do all of these challenges, you're consistent with them through the finals, you will get an invincible card from this year's champion team. So keep up with them. It is going to be worth it in the end. One last thing that's also playoff related. Make sure to tune in to Celtics versus Knicks tomorrow on ESPN. Not just because it's going to be a great game. I'm sure there's a lot of Knicks fans here in the chat. I'm sure you guys are excited to go up 3-0. I'm sure Stacks is somewhere very excited to go up 3-0 as well. But not just because of that, but also because there will be a locker code shown on the broadcast. So you can watch a great game and also get a My Team locker code while you're at it. With that said, let's pick this hashtag point guard LeBron winner. This is for the out of position pack. If you win this giveaway, you can pick any of the cards you saw earlier. So 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If this is easy name for Stacks again, I don't know what I'm going to say.
It's easy name for Boom.
All right, Boom. Here you go. Do the honors. It is not you either, Boom, but it is not a repeat winner. I have not seen this name in a long time.
I'm trying to be the first one.
Thank you for tuning in for the first time or however many times you've been watching, and congratulations to this person.
All right, shout out to my guy Scroll Setter, I think it is SCROE Setter. Shout out to you. You are the winner of an out of position card from this week's drop. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show, and we will make sure to get back to you after the show with your reward, whichever card you choose. But if it's up to Evan, he wants you to choose that LeBron, or else he'll be disappointed, and you don't want to disappoint him. Congratulations, though.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I think you guys are ready for the gauntlet. We do have a brand new slate of challengers because last week we had a brand new champion. So let's review how the gauntlet works, though, in case it's your first time watching. It is a King of the Hill tournament. You got to hold your spot by winning 5 games in a row. If you do that, you become a champion. You're going to get that logo and 500,000 VC with it. And if you play My Team, you also get to pick one of the My Team cards that have come out this year in packs. So if we had a champion this week, they could pick Invincible LeBron, Invincible Wemby, any of the cards recently that have been in packs. So that's another big reward on top of that a lot of people forget about. Right now, we are playing 2v2 games. So I'm going to go ahead and let Boom Boom introduce who is coming through next, because we have a bunch of great teams today. Starting off with...
Look, we got our first matchup coming up the day. We got BGR Dre. He's coming through. Look, we don't have a lot of information on him, but he's ready to come through. He's ready to compete and potentially win that logo for him in his community. It should be a good matchup because he's going up against one of my favorite content creators, Z River YT. Shout out to her. She has a video coming up so you guys can learn a little bit more about her. So roll the clip.
Hi, my name is River. Here are a few reasons why I'm deserving of a 2K logo. For one, I've been grinding the game for a very long time. Not just the game, but my channel and playing the game. Grinding 2K since 2K21, and it's currently 2K25. I've shown a lot of growth within the space. My viewers, my numbers, everything just been going up, and I feel like I've grown so much as an individual. Honestly, like I just put kind of everything into grinding this game. I've matured a lot. Obviously, when I started playing in 2K21, I was a kid. As time has gone by, I've grown a lot, I've matured a lot, and I've shown a lot of growth within this space. What a logo means to me is obviously not just a logo. It's more like recognition, in my opinion. It's kind of like recognition of like my growth, recognition of like my grind. I've put a lot of hard work, a lot of time, a lot of effort into grinding for this, so it's like it means a lot. I've been wanting a logo ever since 2K22. With a logo, I'm gonna be able to turn the community up more in a positive way. You know, obviously I'm gonna just be able to continue to grow in the space that I've been grinding so much in.
All right, by the way, so looks like River is getting some technical difficulties, so we are waiting on that. So in the meantime, Knicks all the way. I see you're reminding us about your giveaway. I am sure your username is very, very much relevant for today. So we're going to do a giveaway right now. Shout out to Knicks all the way for redeeming this. So use the hashtag Knicks all the way for your chance to win a Hall of Fame pass code. This is for the Season 6 Hall of Fame pass code. So if you do win this giveaway, you get 10 level skips, 15% XP boost, and if you don't already have the Pro Pass, you get everything that's in the Pro Pass as well. So hashtag Knicks all the way. If you're not a Knicks fan, if you're a Celtics fan here in the chat, I'm sorry. If you want to enter this giveaway, that's that guy's username, so that's what you got to type. Hashtag Knicks all the way for your chance to win.
See, I'm a little concerned because last time we said somebody was going to go all the way, I'm pretty sure the Lakers lost back-to-back to get out of the championship. So, I mean, out of the playoffs. So, hopefully you ain't just curse your Knicks, man. Like, you got to know they don't have the greatest of track records, and now you're putting all this pressure on them. I don't know if they'll be able to deliver. So, we'll see. Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us next Friday. Because, you know, I definitely, as a certified hater in the playoffs, since my Bulls didn't make it, I'm definitely going to point it out to you.
I read the stat, how how long they were in the lead of the game, and the way they just came back twice, down by 20 points. I have faith. That gives me some faith that they're a resilient team. They've got that chemistry together. The hard times don't knock them down too much. They'll be back on top. I'm not that much of a Knicks fan, but you know what? Between the Knicks and the Celtics, I'll root for the Knicks in this case. So, hashtag Knicks all the way. I'm going to type the hashtag too. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because then if I win, I have to redo the giveaway. So I'm just going to ignore that. But hashtag Knicks all the way. We're going to pick this winner in 3 seconds. Whoever put hashtag Jim Mouse, so you put hashtag Thunder on the way. Even if you believe that, and I know one of our producers thinks that too, hashtag Thunder on the all the way is not going to qualify you for this giveaway. Hashtag Knicks all the way. Winner coming in 3, 2, and 1.
Alrighty, let's see who won.
Here you go. Boom, do the honors for us. This is for the Hall of Fame passcode.
Shout out to Life of Keo. You are the winner of the Hall of Fame NBA 2K25 Season 6 pass. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show. We will get to you. Just reply once. We don't need you to spam us. But yeah, congratulations to you. We're excited for you.
Crime Pop, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat enough today. I see your weekly invite to dinner this week. It's for French toast. You know what? I'm down for that. I like French toast. It's like, it's a, basic. I don't know if basic's the right word, but it's like a very acceptable food. It's not swordfish. It's not catfish. It's not something that I've never heard of before. So French toast, not bad. Boom. Would you go for that?
I'm not a French toast person. I am so sorry. Like, it's not my thing. It goes waffles, pancakes for me. So, maybe Evan will try it, tell me how it is. But yeah, that's not my favorite breakfast food. It's actually like bottom for me.
I'm like, okay, any breakfast food. I see JD in the chat says waffles. Waffles are good too. Waffles, pancakes, anything. I'm good with all of them.
Dutch ones?
All right. Life of Keo, we're going to whisper you soon. Don't forget to reply. Producers, do we have our first game ready? All right, our producer said it is almost ready. They're just getting a teammate into the chat. By the way, I saw some of you ask, how do you sign up for the Gauntlet? It is in the chat. The bot is sending the interest form every so often. Keep an eye out for that. We are closing 2v2 signups soon because we do have a lot of them. So I don't want to keep having people sign up for something that they're never going to get a chance to play. So I am going to close the 2v2 signups soon, but for now you can still sign up. We do have a couple more weeks left of 2v2s before we move on, so make sure you get your interest form in. And remember, if you're playing a multiplayer mode, in the sense that your team has multiple people, both you and your teammate need to fill out the form, and both of you need to put the same team password. The team password is how we link you together. So both of you have to fill out the form. It's not just the team captain. Both of you have to fill it out. If you're one of the hundreds of people who got a message from us this past week reminding you to do that, make sure you go do that, and we're going to go check again. But for now, game is starting. In case you missed it earlier, this is BGR versus River, and we are going to get the prediction up.
Look, it's exciting. Look, it looks like BGR Dre is on a Wimby type build, which is good because if you guys ever pulled up the Rivers streams and wagers, she definitely plays on a big build, and she's one of the best big build dribblers I've seen. So it's going to be exciting to see the matchup. See, my prediction for this always is that whoever has the bigger lineup with that can actually like make your teammates think is going to be the ones that can go all the way, because especially remember with the 2v2 Gauntlet, you have to win on a 1v1. So having a big build like this 6'10 that she's on, And she can shoot. She's a rhythm shooter. So it's going to be exciting to see exactly how far they go. That's good defense from that team here. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see a big build dribbler potentially move on in the Gauntlet. But it's going to be a good little matchup.
I know some people are starting to catch on to the fact that in their first week playing, they probably don't need to make sure their build can last in the 1v1s. We had a couple of people ask for the clarification. They were like, hey, do I have to play the 1v1 game on the same build I use? And technically you do, except you can switch builds per show. And they know that they're probably not going to play all 5 games in one show. So you're going to start to see some people come in with bigger builds, I think, knowing that next week, if they keep winning, they could probably switch it. But that's up to you. Take that risk if you want. You never know when you're going to play. If you're the first game of the day, maybe you'll play all 5 games in one day. You never know.
Look, you saw what happened to KC last week. He's not a dribbler. He's very much a big guy, and he had to go up against a dribbler in a 1v1 in Blitz for the championship. So you never know. You got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, which is why I like the type of build that River's on. Right now they're playing some defense. That's a good little 3 there. But you got to stay ready so you don't got to get ready, all right? They could build. Unfortunately, they can go all around. And we'll see if you can actually pull it off. But it's exciting. I'm seeing a lot of Wimby builds. I'm seeing a lot of dribbling with the big builds. And it makes me excited, man. It's a little bit different than what we've seen so far in the 2's Gauntlet.
The prediction closed nearly even. Team Dre got 200 channel points, more than Team River. But that is one of the most even predictions we've seen in a while. So this should be a close game. At least that's what the chat thinks.
Yeah, let's see if they can actually close it out. That's a missed shot right there. Dre is actually doing really, really well on that Wimby build. I'm seeing him take a lot of shots, being willing to take those middies, and that's how you win the game. Like, you have to be, especially as the big, if you're going to come in on an ISO big build, you have to be willing to shoot the ball and make sure you hit them. And both of them have been super consistent on their shots. I think River only missed 1 shot. Dre, I think, hasn't missed, and if he has, he missed once. So it's going to be exciting. If you're going to be a Wimby build, you better actually be a Wimby build. I don't think you need to do that. But we'll see. I'm liking what I see so far. It's an even kill matchup, just like the prediction has shown. So I don't know.
This is just like watching the playoffs. I just want a close game, or I want drama. I want somebody to go up 20-0 and then lose the game. So I'm just here for chaos.
Not the chaos. Right there, that's a good Giannis crossover to get to the rim. Going up against a Wimby build, I don't know if he'll start to sag off. It looks like both of them are trying to either get to the mid-range or get to the paint. I think whoever shoots the ball well is going to be the one that wins out. And right now, it's looking like River's team has the better shot percentages, and that's why they're winning. But I like that they're going like mano-a-mano. Both of them, they're both are the ones trying to go for the logo, and they'll be the ones that win it if they can run the table. But they're going back and forth, and I'm liking what I see. Unfortunately, we might have to get the hashtag ready 14-7. It's a little bit of a chance, but I'm not sure. River right now is taking it. I'm super glad for her. Like I said, I've seen her in wagers. She's built for this moment. So, we got to put on for ladies. I don't think we've ever had a female winner of the logo Gauntlet, and I would love to see River be the first.
Agreed. By the way, Casualito, give us a hint on Season 7. I cannot give hints. I don't give leaks, but you'll find out next Wednesday. And then, Boom, Kenny had a question for you. What's worse, a point guard with no IQ or a center with no IQ?
They're both equally as bad, but I'm going to say, and I know it might shock some people, I'm going to say a center without IQ. Reason being, especially depending on what you're playing, your center means so much. If you have a terrible center, you're not getting rebounds, you're not getting extra opportunities. That makes you as the guard have to hit every single shot. And knowing 2K25, that's extremely hard to do. So, right now, his teammate, I'm going to be glad that he got that point off, but his teammate right there, shoot the ball. When he got him wide open, he has to be able to hit that. But yeah, y'all can let me know if I'm wrong in the comments, but a PG, you can kind of hide a little bit if your center is amazing because you'll get unlimited shots based on offensive rebound.
Aries in the chat said a center of no IQ is worse. They control the whole game. Turks at center as well.
I mean, that's because it's the
agrees
truth.
with you. Oh.
Centers do all the little dirty work. PGs get all the glory. But it's the centers that's really out here putting in the work. They're getting the rebounds. They have to set screens well. They have to know when to go up, go down, space the floor, be able to shoot if they're a popper. Like, they impact the game way too much for them not. If you have a bad one, you're kind of cooked right there. That's a good little speed boost off of the shot, or what's it called? The hop shot. So we'll see. Someone said a coach with no IQ is worse. I mean, coaches don't play the game though. Like, at the end of the day, oh, River, you got to shoot that though. You got to be willing to shoot.
Nino says if a center can't get you second chance points off of your missed shots, you're cooked.
Yeah, true. I mean, you're not going. It's very rare you're going to see a guard go 5 for 5, 6 for 6, 7 for 7. So, like, especially in Park, if you don't have a center that can get you the board, you're cooked. That's just plain and simple. You put it on your PG's hand to hit every shot, and 9 times out of 10, they're not going to be able to do that. That's a good little shot right there. We're seeing some misses though. Let's see if River finishes this out or if it's our teammate.
Doesn't matter who, just don't blow the lead. There we go.
I mean, right there, centers compliment guards, the guard. Hey, all I'm saying is I love the battle. Look, Dre, you may not have won the war, okay? You may have not got past this first round, but I love the battle that you and River had going up against each other. And unfortunately, you had to turn you into a hashtag because you did take the L. So if you guys want a Hall of Fame pass to round out season 6, make sure you put Team BGR in the chat right now for your chance to win that Hall of Fame pass. But congratulations to you. Unfortunately, you did not win. Hopefully, we'll see you next in the Gauntlet at some point. But right now, put that hashtag in there for your Hall of Fame pass.
All right, hashtag Team BGR for your chance to win. Remember, if you are over there on YouTube, come over here to Twitch to enter the hashtags because the chat on YouTube is disabled. Let's check out the highlights.
And look here, one thing about it, when I said the big builds could potentially dominate the twos Gauntlet, this is exactly what I meant. BGR and River were just going at it, back and forth, one-on-one battle, ISO ball. What I like to see, something different than we've seen in the Gauntlet in the past few weeks. And River was out here hitting shots. She's a rhythm shooter. She's going to get to the basket. She's going to take those smart shots. She made more of those. Her teammate was there to just kind of help her out in those moments where she did miss on those second 10 points. And again, right there, that's why he didn't win. They got to score off of there, but they were hesitant to take those shots. And that's why River was able to take over with those opportunities in the game. Though it looked a little close, wasn't really. We had to turn them into a hashtag, but again, we're going to see if they can continue that momentum into the next matchups now that you're seeing how she plays, and see if they can actually pull out the W. But again, put Team BGR in the chat right now for your chance for that Hall of Fame pass. And yeah, we're going to see who that winner is in a little bit.
We do have the winner now, so Boom, go ahead, do the honors for us. It's an easy name.
Oh, shout out to you, man. Mari, what's good with you? LLL Mari. Congratulations, you are the winner of a Hall of Fame pass for season 6. Help you finish out the season strong. So make sure to check your whispers on Twitch. We will get you at the end of the show. And just reply once. We'll get you after the show is done. But
all right, our next contestant doesn't really have any facts, but Boom, do your best.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, since he doesn't have facts, I'm gonna give predictions. Okay, so I got LLB money. You're gonna see how correct I am. Okay, he has no facts, so I have no idea what he's going on, but this is what I'm predicting that he's gonna come with it, right? So you got twos players, right? So I'm gonna predict that B Money is a center. Okay, he's gonna be on an interior force that's more of a post scoring rebounder. Okay, he's gonna have a small quick guard that's probably 6'4" with some steel on his build. He's gonna come in, he's money, so obviously he's gonna be cash from the shooting from 3, right? And you know it's gonna be a good matchup as he goes up against River, who is an ISO 6'10". I think I'm gonna be 100%.
That was a very thorough prediction. And
yes.
We're gonna find out if that's true. But go ahead. We're going to do a prediction anyways. You don't know anything about B Money really besides Boom Boom's theory. But go ahead and get that prediction in. Who do you think is going to win? River, Team River, has 1 win already, 4 to go. And B Money is coming in brand new. Crime Pup says B Money likes swordfish and dances tap dances on the weekend. Producer, say it again. Okay, so it looks like there's a question. There's a question here about, so you may have seen that some people have been using an exploit out there where you call for alley-oops to get like an unnatural little boost of speed, right? It's an unrealistic boost of speed. We have been banning that from the Gauntlet, and that is not allowed. If you do that, you're going to get disqualified. And for everybody's here, there's some news for you. That will be fixed in the next patch. That next patch is coming soon. That is going to be patched. That's why we have been banning it here in the Gauntlet, because it is not meant to be in the game. So that is not allowed. Whoever was asking that, whichever one of our contestants was asking that, producers, feel free to let them know that that's not allowed.
I see you got to win the Gauntlet like legitly. You want to make sure that you let everyone know that I went through 5 opponents and I was the best on the floor due to my skill. Okay, B Money is gonna come in here on an interior force, shooting lights out for mid range and possibly 3 because he's just that cash. So if he wants to do that, he has to do it legitly. Anybody who comes in the Gauntlet, legitly, you want those bragging rights more than just the logo. Gotta do it.
GG, we are talking. GG in the chat is asking why do we ban it? So I think we might be talking about different things. The one we're talking about is when you're off ball and you use calling for an alley-oop to kind of speed in the other direction unrealistically. It's not self-logs. It's the one where you are off ball. You don't have the ball in your hand. But anyways, with that said, we're gonna get this game going very soon. Prediction has closed at 66% going to Team River. The 34% of you who put your channel points behind Team B Money, I don't know what you're voting for. You don't know anything about them. You haven't seen
they trust me
yet.
No, I'm right, man.
Yeah, they just trust Boom's theory right there. That's a brave way to use your channel points. But prediction has closed at 66% going to Team River.
Look,
So
the one thing I will say, whenever you go up against, this is why I said the 610s are going to be super deadly in the 2s. It forces the back end defender to have to actually play defense. And if you see, they've been going through her. They've been going through her playing ISO ball. And especially if you're on a smaller build, or not a smaller build, but a slower build, you're going to put yourself at a disadvantage. You might get the rebounds, but you are going to be on an island having to guard somebody who is ISOing. So let's see if B Money actually changes my prediction, if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But either way, I just want to see, like I said, a good matchup to see who's going to get the W and win that logo legitly.
all right, producers, do we have the game ready to go? All right, they're still getting teammates added together. So we're going to do a giveaway because there was one more that just came in. So we're going to use the hashtag. You know what? I'm going to simplify it to make it easier to spell. Hashtag TURK. Hashtag Turk. Shout out to Turk TV in the chat, using their hard-earned channel points to unlock this giveaway raffle for everybody here. If you win this, you do earn a Season 6 Hall of Fame pass code. Shout out Turk if you do win this giveaway. Hashtag Turk for your chance to win.
Yeah, say thank you in the chat. Look, I don't know. I got a prediction for you. What's worse, a slasher who can't shoot, or a let's see, a center who can't rebound? Chat, what do y'all got? A slasher who can't shoot.
A slasher who can't shoot. That's okay.
How? Like you're free. That you basically get to like double the guard.
That's okay. I can't deal with a center who can't rebound. Have you played a 5? Have you played a randoms before and you got a center there in the paint who just like they jump, but every time the ball just goes back, it's offensive board. You're gonna lose the game right away. That's okay. I'm okay with the slasher that can't shoot. At least between those two. I want a slasher who can shoot, but between those two, I'll take the slasher who can't shoot. Turk says I have a slasher that can't shoot. Well, Turk, you may want to come play in the Gauntlet. Show us the slasher.
We need to see it. See, I think centers are way too important for here, so you got to go with the center. But like, you said randoms. It's hard for me to play with randoms in general. Okay, some of the IQ you're talking about, the coaches with no IQ. Some of the randoms, I don't know what we're looking at on the floor, but I'm just excited that you guys are enjoying the game and having fun. I'm just gonna make sure that you have fun as far away from me as possible. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Randoms, y'all heard Boom. She does not want to play with you. I like playing with random sometimes. It's like there's a healthy amount of frustration that you could have. At some point, I kind of over it, but like you can have a healthy amount of rage at your teammates. It's a way to kind of let off some steam. I don't rage on the mic, you know. Most of the time I play, I don't even have my headphones in. So like when people are talking, I don't want to hear it either because they'll say some stuff that I don't want to hear. Then I got to deal with it. So I don't play with my headphones in most of the time. But even if I did, I just kind of rage to myself. I'm just like, why is this person doing X, Y, and Z? And I get mad. But you know what? Hashtag Turk winner coming in 5 seconds. This is for the Hall of Fame passcode for season 6. 3, 2, and 1.
Hey Smalls, I would never duck your invite. Like, you're not a random, man. Like, come on, bro. They know who I'm talking about. We all know who it is. Either way, we want to give a huge shout out to my guy, FreeGame37_ with a bunch of 3s. Shout out to you. You are the winner of a Hall of Fame season 6 pass. Make sure you thank Turk because he gave away that giveaway so that you have that opportunity to skip some levels, get some good rewards and everything. But shout out to you. Congratulations. Make sure to check your whispers on Twitch and reply once. We will get to you after your show with your rewards.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, all right, producer, checking back in. Is the game ready to go?
Yeah.
Almost. Whoever this teammate is. See, I don't know which one it is, so I can say this because I'm not targeting anybody. Whoever this teammate is, if you're watching the stream or if your team captain's watching the stream, I need you to get your teammate into the game quicker. Second game in a row, we're waiting on some teammate who's not getting into the mic court. Listen to your team captain. Get into the court quick so we can start our games faster.
It sounds like they're not locked in.
My dinner invites. I don't duck any dinner invites. I just don't go to dinner. To anybody's dinner.
You're ducking dinner. I'm ducking randoms. You're ducking dinner. See, why are we ducking? We have to be locked in. Okay, the teammates got to be locked in to get in the court. We got to be locked in not to duck the people who want us in us in their presence. Like, we just have to stop ducking. That's going to be the theme of the show. No ducking. The rest of 2025.
Matt asked, are we going to play or talk for another 15 minutes? Matt, we are trying to play, but we are waiting on a teammate. It is not our fault. Somebody's teammate, I don't know who, between Team River and Team B Money. One of their teammates is not joining the mic court. So
at this point, it's gonna be Boomy suiting up. Look, who wants me as their teammate?
Starting now. They finally entered the mic court. They finally found the building. They went up the stairs. Come on, let's get the end going.
Come on. They didn't even have to do all that. Just accept the invite, man. Either way, look. At some point, it's gonna get to a point where Boomy is gonna be the teammate, and then y'all just gonna have to deal with me on a slasher that can't shoot. That's what it's gonna be for the rest of the year. You gotta speed it up. Okay, so it looks like I was incorrect about B Money. He's B Money because he's on a guard and he's gonna be shooting cash. Okay, let's see if his teammate can actually deal with the slashing with the ISO ball. That's a good little stop right there. Get the score off the Giannis cross. You see, I'm trying to get dunked on. First of all, y'all can never dunk on me. Y'all do not know who I am. Like, I'm very good at defense, man. You're not doing any dunking over here, okay? I will foul you like Draymond Green before I let you dunk on my body, okay? Just letting y'all know that with the swiftness.
Reminder, the prediction closed at 66% going to Team River. Gigi in the chat just said River is going to get 12 points on her own. If you get 12 points on your own, it's a good start.
And right there, that's not a smart decision to double the guard. If you guys haven't been, and I don't know, I'm very locked. When I competed in a Gauntlet, I'm always looking to see if I can get an edge on my point and get a read. And right there, the guard has been trying to get River the ball, and she's showcasing her talent right here. The big, which it looks like Damo on Twitch, they are not doing the job that they need to do to play some defense. And that's the one thing about binging a mostly defensive rebounding build. When you go up against an ISO center like a 6'10", which is why it's really good to go to play against, that's a good shot. That's wide open. You're going to have to bank on you getting every rebound and no misses coming through because you're on an island for the rest of the gauntlet. So we'll see exactly what's going on. They said 12 points. We'll see if she makes the over or under there. But in the meantime, between time, it looks like B Money, they're getting some easy buckets to get themselves back into this game. See, Turk knows. Turk says as he's played with me before, he knows that I'm not going to let nobody dunk on my body. Now, look, I will foul you, and if you do happen to get the dunk off, there's no animation there because I'm definitely calling timeout. Definitely calling it, man.
It is a tie game, 8-8.
Mm-hmm. We'll see exactly what they do. They're trying to get it off ball. They're just playing smart with the ball, which is good. That's wide open midi. Look, one thing I will say, River, tell your teammate to play some defense. Tim got to play some defense or T Million, because if you give that guard B Money, it's in his name. He's cash from that midi. Let's see exactly if they're gonna get. That's a good little wide run. If he makes it, right now he's showing to be cash off the three. We'll see. Got the ball here coming out of bounds. Again, Damo is being very smart, very patient with it. He getting a little reset, try to just play smart off it. He looks like he tried the dex off of it. That's a wide run. She might have to start stepping up on that. At this point, he's a guy, he's probably really close to badge. Oh, and he just has it. Yeah, so I would be stepping up on every screen at this point because he's showing that he's not going to miss it. You have to step up there, River. That's all day. What happened to no guard going 5 for 5? He's 7 for 9. So I was correct. Oh no. We might have to get the hashtag ready, Evan. I'm not sure.
I'm getting it ready. Y'all know the rules. 10-point lead.
Good. Come on, River, fight back. Y'all gotta play some D. One thing about it, that he got the grit takeover. That might be a GG. We'll see. Step up. Yeah, that's cash. Oh no! We was rooting for you. River, but unfortunately, we're not seeing a lot of defense, and now we gotta turn you into a hashtag. So if you guys want a chance at a Hall of Fame Season 6 pass, put Team River.
I'll start it.
Just kidding. It's been so long. Y'all had me waiting so long. I forgot which one. This is the All-Star Edition for NBA 2K25. Shout out to you, Team River. Put it in the chat for your chance to win that All-Star Edition. And GG's to River. Congratulations. I mean, unfortunately, we had to turn you to the hashtag, but we're glad that you came through to the Gauntlet. Hopefully, we may see you again in the future. But
maybe
it was a rough one right there. It started off, they got on an 8-0 run early. It was looking like she was going to take advantage of the matchup, continuing. But when thing in twos, you leave it open and you give the team another opening, you miss a shot, and that could be all she wrote. And it looked like with B Money, he showed that he was going to be cash off of that shot. As soon as he got a little bit momentum, he didn't miss going forward. They got some good back doors in for some quick dunks. They got some wide runs off the screen, some offensive rebounds for Damo. Shout out to him. But look at that wide run. She's not stepping up on defense to contest that, and that's just too little too late. He's not fast enough as an ISO guard to deal with a shooting guard that's going to take every single shot. And once you get badge, it's a GG, especially when the big gets the grit takeover. You're not getting back there in time unless you jump. So again, that's just run up to a matchup that kind of knew how to deal with it. And unfortunately, you had to be turned to a hashtag. But like I said, hopefully we get to see you again for redemption in the future.
Precisely. Thank you for coming through, both you and your teammate. Hashtag Team River winner coming in 3 seconds. This is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code.
Yes,
2
sir.
and 1.
Let's see who it's going
There
to be.
you
Who's
go.
going to be?
To the honest for us, frequent viewer. Thank you as always for tuning in.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Look, shout out to the Flipper 83. Shout out to you. You are the winner of an All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Make sure to check your whispers on Twitch and respond once. We will get to you after the show. But hopefully, we got a good matchup potentially coming over for this game. Unfortunately, we won't have a winner for the logo gauntlet. Y'all teammates was taking entirely too long, so we couldn't even get there. But even then, we're gonna see if we have enough time for this next matchup. Producers, are we good to go with it, or?
I think we're good on time, but is this contestant ready to go?
All right, so
yeah,
we do
they're
have.
still working on invites. Hey, you team captains out there, all of you, anybody who still has not played yet, get your teammate ready to go. When they send the invite, they better be hitting that accept button within 5 seconds.
Yes.
And entering into that MyCAREER. We don't want to have to keep waiting for y'all. But
look, you gotta be waiting.
right.
Now I'll be messing up the stuff. It just makes it longer for us to get this going. But I don't know, Evan, what we got going in the meantime between time while we try to get this set up.
Let's see. Do we have another giveaway?
You know what? Yes, we
do
do.
not.
I'm gonna
All
do
right.
it for myself. I'll do it for myself. You guys, congratulations. Just kidding. I can't redeem it. They're closed.
No, yeah, it's on the cooldown still. But we're gonna use the hashtag Hurry Up Teammates. Hashtag Hurry Up Teammates. Shout out to Cuz. Is that like a San Antonio? I don't know. I think that means San Antonio. Cuz San Antonio suggested hashtag Hurry Up Teammates. So we're gonna go with that. Hashtag Hurry Up Teammates for your chance to win an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. If you don't already have the All-Star Edition, this does give you 100,000 VC and all the other stuff that comes with the All-Star Edition. So hashtag Hurry Up Teammates. If you're one of these teammates that we happen to be waiting on, please hurry up. So we can get some games going. I want at least 3 games played today. So teammates, please pay attention to your invites, accept them, and get into the MyCAREER.
Look, the fact that we had to turn this into a rule is crazy, okay? Next time, y'all don't take enough time, I'm loading up, okay? You don't want me to take your spot. I am not the greatest 2K player of all time, okay? It's either going to be me or it's going to be Evan. And you definitely don't want it to be Evan, okay? He's very much.
You don't want it to be me. I'm throwing the game. I'm throwing the game.
Look, we're gonna play however we want to play. I'm gonna come out here with the 5'9" slasher with 99 dunk because we're taking entirely too long. So
I've got this 7-3 build that people hate seeing because it's not that great. That's the one I'm gonna bring. If your teammate doesn't show up, I don't care if you're a big man or a guard. I'm bringing my 7-3 build and I'm gonna play with you.
We gonna be
might
big men
start
together.
that rule
That's
back
exactly
up.
what
Last year, this happened a couple times. We had to add a rule. We had to put like a clock on. If by the end of the clock, you and your teammate doesn't show up, we're moving on to the next person. This is the first time it's happened in a while. But hashtag Hurry Up Teammates for your chance to win the All-Star Edition code. We're going to pick that winner in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. By the way, Moonlight, I just like smiling. What's wrong with that? All right, winner is, here you go, Boom Boom, do the honors for us. This is another frequent viewer. Shout out as always. We're tuning in.
All right, shout out to my guy ISO 330 Left Alone. Congratulations, you are the winner of, this is for NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. You know the drill. Check in to your Twitch, whispers, and we respond once. We will get to you after the show. Now, we done waited this long. We done did this. Teammates, we told you to hurry up. I hope y'all got the memo because we got time. Evan got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I got to, stream and all the good stuff. Let's see if you're ready to actually be locked in for this logo gauntlet because the logo's on the line. And for the teammate, depending on how far you go, you could potentially win some VC. So you better wrap this up, okay? Quickly.
Well, with that said, producers, how are we looking? Are they in the same MyCAREER? There's three of the 4 teammates are in the same MyCAREER, and y'all ask why we don't do 3v3 gauntlets. Imagine what's going to happen if we're trying to get 6 people into a MyCAREER together. All right.
Let's go.
I'm going to give it 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, if they do not show up, I'm forfeiting this team.
See?
That means that, I hope your captain's watching. You know you're going to get forfeited in 30 seconds if you don't show up. Robot Moonlight, thank you. Please start the countdown. Thank you. 29, 28, 27, thank you.
They deserve it, man. I would be blocked. I had my forehead to the monitor when I participated in the logo gauntlet. Okay, I was ready. I was ready to go in and do my part. And I need us to kind of have that same sense of urgency. It doesn't seem like you're locked. I don't know if you want it enough now. See, now you done got me pulling out my own doggone controller. I'm ready. Look, who need a teammate?
JJ, you might be counting a little fast. My timer is not at 5 seconds yet, but they do have 10 seconds. Oh, well, Robo agreed with you. 30 seconds is up. Producers, how we looking? There are 4 people in 1 court. They're getting away with it right now because we apparently can't see their screens, and we don't know if all 4 people are on 1 court. They're hiding.
Play mod. I got you, bro. Y'all gotta pull up to the stream if y'all trying to play. Look, I'm not the greatest 2K player of all time. Okay, I know I pretend like it, but I just be here, man.
Nah, don't be humble. Don't be humble.
You
got.
Oh, we got 4 people.
Hugo, I'm sure I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but thank you for tuning in from Brazil. And it sounds like we do have all 4 in 1 court. We're gonna start this last game very shortly. Boom. You want to remind people who's playing in this game because it's been so long. I think they forgot already.
Look, it's been so long. We got B Money who just won with Damo on Twitch as his teammate. We got L3 Razy, who apparently I don't know who was taking long, but he getting the blame because he the new person in. Okay. Shout out to you. You and your teammate was taking entirely too long for us to get this game started. And now we got you. We got a video, but guess what? It's not enough time for us to show it because it's too late. You was taking too long. So now we just got to come in here. I'm going to have a prediction. You coming on here with a 99 slash and build, 6'8", ready to dunk on everybody. You're going to play old head buckets because obviously you're not on time. So you might, it might take you a little longer because, your knees be aching and stuff like that. So I'm saying that's what you going on a 99 dunking build, old head buckets, just because you were taking 5,000 years to get the mic court. Yes,
Alrighty.
yes.
We're going to get what was that? All right, never mind. Feed is stable again.
And then, look, I need your internet to be on time too. Look, y'all all can't be lagging in all aspects of the game. But either way, the game is coming up. We're good. We're gonna have a good time. Damo, he's wide running. Let's see if he gets to that many. He doesn't. He's following there. Now he's not gonna be able to shoot the ball with any much confidence. That's off. But Damo is there to get that bucket. Let's see if he gets that second midi follow up. And yeah, look, maybe they were just trying to ice B Money. They knew he was cash. I don't know, man. It's looking a little shaky.
What's going on?
It's looking a little shaky. Oh, okay.
Our producer said they're dashing. They're going to the dashboard between the clips. Hey, stop dashing.
Yes.
In 2K.
Hey, look, if you're not making your shots, it's not the lag. It might just be you. But right now, B Money is doing exactly what he needs to do to get that shot out. That's 2 quick buckets, 7-0 run. Let's see if he can finish it out. And again, I'm seeing a lot of rod running. He's playing fake defense. That's wide open cash. Look. You gotta be there. If you're gonna commit to switching on the guard, trust your guard to be able to play some defense. That's why in these logo gauntlets, it's good for your guard to have at least a little bit of defense to be able to contest in the paint. Because 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, Damo on Twitch or any big is not gonna dunk on you. I promise. But again, that's a quick 11-0 run. I don't know. Maybe we get the hashtag ready. Don't tell me we waited for this, okay? Don't tell me we was out here waiting 5,000 years and we're putting on this type of performance. I need you to show some grit, okay?
5,000 years. Robo Moonlight said we should get the ability to assess technical fouls. Boom. We should need to punish people next time. The longer you make everybody wait, you gotta let the other team get a little bit of a lead. So you're gonna start like down 4-0 if you make everybody wait 5 minutes. We're gonna start doing. I'm gonna look into that. I don't know if I can change the rules like that mid-year, but I'm gonna look into that. You're gonna get a technical foul, making all of our chat here waiting.
Just like we said, Iggy can't compete in the logo gauntlet no more. I think we should add in the fine print. All old head buckets. Okay. I want to see. I want to see the. If you wait too long, you get like a point per minute that you're late for not shutting your teammates up. Like we gotta, put some structure into this because we taking too long, wasting people time. It's a Friday night. Everybody want to go out, have a good time, have a little bit of fun. And at least he's actually showing some grit and some fight here. They pulled it back. It was 11-0 run, and now we're at least 6-11. So maybe we'll get a good matchup to end the night, and maybe it'll be worth the wait. But as of right now, y'all still on my hit list, okay? I'm going to need y'all to show a little bit more grit.
The prediction did at 95. Is that a goaltending? Oh,
it was an
not
offensive interference.
95% of the channel points went to Team B Money, so we got a clear favorite here according to the chat.
Look, and it was looking good till Damo might have sold his teammate a little bit there, got the offensive interference, trying to get that rebound early, and let's see. Oh, he got it back. At least he made up for it, okay? At least he made up for it. That's exactly what we need. Let's see if they can close it out. Right now it's an 8-11 game. And hopefully y'all better get it out right here. They're playing fake defense. You reaching up air is not going to help you, my guy. You're going to have to just play D. Make the guard. I don't know how many times we got to say this, but make the guard have to pass the slip. He's not going to pass to the slip every time. I promise you. I promise. As somebody who mains lock, the more that you let him run to the more that you let him score, the easier it's going to be for you to win. I guarantee you, even if the big dunks the ball, it's not going to dunk it every time for him to win the game. Okay? Trust and believe. Right now, I'm not seeing no defense. And I don't know. It might be time for us to get the hashtag ready. You know what's crazy? Us waiting for the game might be longer than us actually
playing the game. I think it was. We waited all this time for a very uninteresting game.
It's over.
Man.
And just like that, how is us waiting for the game longer than the actual game? You at least needed to put on a performance for the people. And I cannot believe that I am utterly disappointed. And for that and that alone, I'm going to have to go ahead and turn you into a hashtag. So if you want an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, courtesy of Team L3, go ahead and put that in the chat right now for your chance to win. Because, at this point, that's what we're excited to have you here. Appreciate you.
All right, hashtag Team L3 for your chance to win. By the way, Yaddy2121, and also I kind of lost the chat, but King Yosa, both of you asked how do I participate. We are going to pin the interest form in the chat. Remember, if you are interested in 2v2s, you and your teammate both have to fill out the form and use the same team password. If you only one of you fills it out, where you're not going to show up on our list when we look at who's going to be playing in 2v2 games. Now keep that in mind. I'm going to pin the interest form in the chat. But in the meantime, boom, let's check out these highlights, even though there's not too much to watch.
Look, like I said, when you don't commit to making the guard actually have to use their brain and make a read, you're going to have a hard time in winning these logo gauntlet games. Most of these guards, like B Money, is looking to be cash from deep. They're looking to score the ball at every opportunity and have their big go in the paint. And here, they didn't make them change it up. Even when they got the opportunity to get the ball, they got some good dunks. But twos are not going to beat threes. Once you give the guard a lot of momentum, getting to the basket, getting stops, and not playing good defense on them, they're going to shoot the ball and have wide open chances to get the W. So here we see, again, going over and over again, time and time again, he's getting wide open shots. He didn't even look at Damo to score the ball. He was wanting him to get that rebound, and there it paid off for them. And that's why you were turned into a hashtag. So learn from this, and hopefully if you can learn how to be on time, we might have you back for the show again. But again, put it last chance, put Team L3 in the chat right now for your chance to win. And producers is the last people here. Because if they here and ready to go, we can get another game in. If they're not here ready to go, you know what?
They're not here? All right, we're skipping it. I'm sorry, y'all. We tried to get multiple games in. We had people not being able to get into my courts, teammates not showing up on time. So you know what? We're going to continue B Money's journey next week. By the way, Team L3, if you're a captain over there, you want to throw your teammate on the bus, we could have you back for 1v1s. Then there's no waiting on your teammate. We just have you back for ones. But you gotta throw your teammate under the bus. You gotta tell us what was going on. Well, yeah, flagrant 1 foul for not showing up on time. Thank you, Robo Moonlight. All right, hashtag Team L3 winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. This is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Another frequent
Yes, shout
viewer.
out.
Thank you as always for tuning in. Boom, do the honors for us.
Hey, Malo, El Malo 215. Shout out to you. You are the winner of an All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Again, check your whispers on Twitch after the show. Make sure you reply, and we will get you your code. Shout out to y'all. I do like that they said our next hashtag should be on time. I do like that. I think the punctuation is actually
what?
pretty good.
Let's use that. Hashtag, actually, you know what? Let me explain the giveaway first. For the final giveaway of today, we already did our giveaways. Before our final giveaway of today, it is going to be to pick one of these out of position cards that came out today. If you win this giveaway, you can pick from any of the ones you see here, including Invincible LeBron. And remember that LeBron can play at point guard. So it's an extra special card for the greatest player of all time. You're going to want to use the hashtag #BeOnTime. And I hope this is a message to all of our contestants today, all of our contestants in the future. Be on time. Make sure the show runs smoothly for us, because if you don't, everybody in the chat's got to be waiting for you and your teammates to get into the MyCAREER to get a game going. Use the hashtag #BeOnTime for your chance to win this My Team Out of Position card. We're going to let this giveaway run a little bit since it is our last one of today. I am going to seriously look into what I am allowed to do within the rules for people who don't show up in time. I think the most I can do is disqualify them. I just think it would be funny if I could make them start down like 1 point for every single minute they're late. But, you know, I might not be allowed to do that. So we'll find out.
Look,
all right, hashtag
be
on time.
Look, make you be the teammate. I think that'll get people very ready to go. You know, they'll be here on time, because Evan on a 7-3, maybe a 7-3-60 overall, you might be in for a rough time on the logo Gauntlet. So,
oh, here I will say this: it's not a 60. It is a 92, but it's still not that great. It's a new build. I was messing around with something. I try to make it. It's like a 99 offensive board. It basically just rebounds and doesn't do anything else. It can dunk, of course, but it doesn't really do anything else. So if you're coming into 2s for the Gauntlet, I'm going to be completely useless for you. I might not even help you get the rebounds. I'm just gonna I'll try a little bit. By the way, Yaddy2121, I do see you say you're gonna sign up. We're gonna look for your name. Remember, if you want to play soon, you got to sign up for 2v2s, because we're playing 2v2s for the next couple of weeks. If you're interested in a different mode like 1v1s or My Team, because we're gonna go back to My Team Triple Threat in a while as well, just remember that we're not gonna reach out right away, because we're not playing those modes right now. Right now, we are focused on MyCAREER 2v2s, with the little twist that if you get to a game 5, it's a 1v1 game, but primarily MyCAREER 2v2. All right, hashtag #BeOnTime. Last chance to enter. I am double checking for all of you conspiracy theorists out there. I see the full list of entries right here. I'm looking at my screen on the chat. I see somebody's name there, and then I go look here. I'm like, yep, their name is there. That means this whole system is working correctly. The bot sees all of your names. Make sure you're spelling it right. You only got to type it once. It doesn't matter how many times you type the hashtag. You only get 1 entry into the raffle. I see all the entries right now. I'm going to count it down, 5 seconds, and the winner for this out of position My Team card is coming. 5, 4,
all me.
3,
Booby.
2, and 1. Boom's dog is trying to get her some extra luck.
Look. He knows. Okay.
It is not you, Boom, unfortunately, but it is a brand new winner. I've never seen this name before, at least that I can recall. Congrats to this person on winning the My Team Out of Position card. Hopefully you pick an Invincible LeBron, because if you don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. Boom, do the honors.
Congratulations to Nino 67. You are the winner of an out of position My Team card. Make sure to check your Twitch whispers by the end of the show, and just let them know that you want to pass it over to me. But if you want whatever card you want, just tell them what you want and they'll get it to you after the show. But, congratulations. Like, yeah.
That's right. This is the second winner today that's been named Nino, right? We had another one earlier, or is Stats misremembered? I thought we had one too.
rigged.
I can't remember, but I thought we had it too. But you know what? I don't even remember the name. It is definitely not rigged. So, congratulations. Oh, hey, hold up. He's in the chat. He says he's a content creator from France. Well, thank you for tuning in all the way from France. I hope it's not too late for you. And if you are a content creator, I hope you place in My Team, because now you have an Invincible LeBron or whatever card you want to pick. I'm just assuming for you on behalf. But you have an amazing car, whichever one you do pick. Probably will work really well in Triple Threat Park. Go get some friends, go play in Triple Threat Park, and you will probably have a very solid time in there, especially on Sunday too. Remember, there's gonna be new win streak awards. Stay tuned for what those are. With that said, whether you're playing MyCAREER, Rumble on Decay is on this weekend. My team, you got the Glitch Festival still going on. You got playoff Spotlight Sims if you haven't finished those already, and you got new out of position packs. There's a lot going on. We're going to wrap it up for today. Sorry for all the delays. We're going to go whip some teammates in shape, make sure that everybody's on time going forward. But thank you for tuning in. We're going to see you next Friday for the start of Season 7. Have a great weekend.
See you guys.